Welcome, Pisces, Aries, to your beginning of December reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the month. Pisces, Aries. Pisces, Aries. Oh, okay. It's a good way for them to cut themselves, right? Use half the deck. Okay. Okay, let's see. There it is, guys. Queen of Swords upside down could have somebody really upset with you, somebody cold shouldering you, someone that is just cold as ice. Maybe it is yourself. Okay. Going straight to the Queen of Swords in reverse. Clarifying on the Queen of Swords in reverse is also going to clarify in the entire reading. This card has a big job. Clarifying the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Holy Spirit. Tell us why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is someone so cold as ice? Because of where the love begins. Okay. This card, you guys, doesn't mean that it has to be 100% love. It could be love of anything, right? I could be cold as ice because I cannot get to the river where I want to be. I am cold as ice because I wanted to go to Disneyland and they are closed. You know, whatever it is that you love. This card is letting you understand that your cup is about to overflow with joy and happiness and positive feelings. So it will, right? But right now it seems like it's not, right? Because you are cold. But it's allowing you to understand that it will happen. This is the first of your emotions card and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be a physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for an area, an idea, a goal, a new creative endeavor. This would be the perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. So when past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then the roads leading you towards love will be revealed. So, right now, you feel that the love begins is not happening because you are cold as ice. So, okay. Or it's not going to happen because they are cold as ice. How am I going to make this start if this is what the surrounding energy is showing you, right? How? How is that going to work? But I do love that being the overall card. So getting into the situation is going to take place in the present, the near past, and the near future. Yes, because the emotional loss, you're trying to get past the emotional loss. Like I said, I don't know if this is 100% you cold as ice or if somebody else is. Take it how it resonates, okay? Because that could literally be you or someone else. You're waiting for that new beginning. You're waiting for that love to begin. I feel that deep down inside, you know that once you get rid of this energy of cold as ice or having someone around you this way, you will feel that the love begins. You will feel the things that are coming towards you for the new beginnings. And that's why I like the emotional loss upside down, because it's actually showing you're trying to get away from that. You're trying to get away from that energy. Triumph in the past. In the near future, you have the truth and choose wisely. Look, you have 6 cards coming out. Wow. I was going to say 5, but there's literally 6. So 6 is talking about the harmony. That's what 6 is. So having this movement, choice, and decisions coming out. We're going to put it kind of like right here. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe I can move them over a little bit, guys. There we go. I think you can see that now. So, yeah. And definitely have in the past, you felt like you had the victory. The victory was yours. Or you were working towards the victory. 1 second. Okay. So, going straight to the triumph over here. Clarify on the triumph for Pisces, Aries, please. On the triumph in the past for Pisces, Aries. Why is the triumph here? The triumph is here, yes, because even though it was a slow moving process, it did feel like it was moving towards the victory that you wanted. And you were feeling the achievements. If this was, you know, this could be love, this could be whatever it is that, you know, could be even for this horse, you know what I mean? It could be anything. Whatever your goal was or whatever it was a slow moving process towards the victory with the 10 of Pentacles. You've seen this happening. It was like right in front of your eyes. So the love was beginning. Here comes this love begins in the past. You're opening it up. You're seeing it coming at you. And you're so happy. Like, here it comes. Here comes what I love. Okay. And then something happens to where someone gets cold as ice. Why all of a sudden are we cold as ice? 5 of Cups, someone started rejecting you. Somebody started neglecting you. Somebody started, or something happened to where, oh, we had some kind of spilt milk going on. Maybe something fell through. If you're trying to buy a house and it was a house you really loved, maybe it was next to the lake, whatever, it fell through. And you couldn't see the 2 of Cups behind you. You couldn't see all the victories that you already had in front of you, because you could only, you know, worry about the spilt milk in front of you. So it just feels like a rejection. Somebody was deceiving you at one time. You've seen their false mask. You have the realizations of this spilt milk, this neglect. Maybe someone was, like I said, lying to you, deceiving you. Maybe they told you you were going to do this and that. Something feels like it fell through, whether it's a love relationship or however, whatever your love begins fell through. This literally could be you, and now I'm starting to believe it is you. For the majority of you, you are pissed off because something happened to where it made this either stop, fall out. Yeah, it's a fallout no matter what. We're going to go with fallout. Even if it stopped, it still fell through. So, a falling out. You have the emotional loss over here. This actually makes you feel like you had an emotional loss because of the 5 of Pentacles. So, even though you still have some of the achievements from the past with you, you still feel like you were neglected, or somebody neglected their responsibilities or lied to you, or however you feel with the 5 of Pentacles. But just remember that there were things that you earned and things that you had in the past that are still there. So just continue to keep determined to keep getting where you want to be. And I feel like you are with the emotional loss upside down. You're like, fine, you want to be this way to me, you know, or you want this, that, the other. I'm still determined to go get the rest of my 10 of Pentacles to get to where the love begins. So you understand the emotional loss that is going on, but you're really trying to fight through it, really walking barefooted really in this snow, right? And cold while doing it. There's a lot of coldness going on between these 2 cards, because I see the snow, I see you upside down, cold. So yeah, a lot of coldness going on. You could be literally making someone shiver. And you could be so mad you might be shivering as well, right? From anger. Yeah, it's because of deceit. Someone was deceitful. You know they were guilty of whatever was going on. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn. This is a Capricorn card. Doesn't have to be. It could be in just an earth sign in general. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Also have Gemini over here twice. So Gemini. So it could be definitely dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra, whatever. But this is a Gemini card, and so is this one. So take it how it resonates, but you know they're guilty of deceiving you somehow or another. This wouldn't have fallen out if they wouldn't have done whatever they did. So you're saying, fine, I'll get over it. I'll walk through the snow, but don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about the situation. Feels like you're going to, what I'm really seeing is it's kind of like you're walking really upset, determined, and it's almost like you see split roads. You're going to walk around the bend to get back to where the love begins, staying as far away from them as possible, still trying to move towards this area over here. So there could be something that's going on that it's like you're derailing, right? So like if you're a train, you don't want to go on the tracks anymore. You're going to like, because you're going to go towards what you love no matter what. You're going to walk around it somehow to get to what you want. Yeah, you're losing your patience. They're making you lose patience. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. They're literally making you lose your patience on this one because it does feel like they derailed the whole idea. I don't feel like it's just a 100% love situation. It could be with a partner, like you guys were buying a house and they did something stupid like didn't take the best negotiation, right? And then all of a sudden the house prices went up and you're like, why didn't you take that? Or you're trying to sell your house and they try to lowball the situation and almost sold your house for way less because they thought it was going to be a better idea just to get rid of the house. And you're like, whoa. You can't be lowballing like that because you know what? That's just not how this works, right? So it's something like this, something that totally was a fallout. It just feels like they did something really stupid. Like everything was going great and you did something dumb. And maybe it was because they were so impatient to get it done. You know, like this house has been sitting on the market for 8 months. If I lowball it this much, then we'll be able to sell it. And then you come back and you're like, you're selling our house for $120,000 when we have a $366,000 house, or you lost your mind. And that's definitely depressing, especially if that house went through, especially if they literally sold the house. But for a lot of you, I don't think you did. I think that whoever this is for, and when you did buy the house, I just see this. You took it off the market. No, you're not selling my house for $130,000. So you're going to kind of creep around the corner and say, nope, I'm putting this back on the market. We will get at least $300,000 for this. You're tripping. So take it how it resonates, but I'm telling you, and I do see that. I do see that somebody tried to lowball the house. It's not just some made up thing I made. I literally see it. Someone screwed that up. It just feels like because they're in a neighborhood that you just don't like and you really want out. And like I said, that's just for somebody. But you can use that. But that's also my example. It's 2 in 1. So, yeah, however it is, you're going to, like I said, it's almost like you made yourself a cul-de-sac. You're like, going back around. So 3 of Cups, yeah, and they could have made this deal with someone else, or you're going to make a deal with someone else. You're going to bring, it feels like you're going to bring a third party in to help you get back to where the love begins, because, hey, you know what? This is where it has to be. This person has to help you. You're so frustrated right now. You could be bringing in a realtor, somebody who knows something, right? And if this is just a fallout within a relationship, maybe you're getting counseling. you could be bringing a counselor in to fix the relationship. Yeah, because this is the only hope that you have left. You could be bringing in like an investor, something. Somebody else is coming in. It could even be just a parent, friend, somebody that knows something. I don't know. It feels like there's some kind of wisdom going on over here that you're going to have somebody, yeah, to get this new beginning, to get to the love begins, because this is the only place that you can really take action. This person who you're going to bring in, for a lot of you, it's going to feel magical, because it's going to feel like, oh my God, I can't believe you fixed the whole scenario. And if it's just a relationship, you can't believe that the counselor just opened your person's eyes up and said, oh my God, wow, you just performed magic, right? It seems like magic happened, because you've been maybe trying to get this through their head for many, many months. And it's just like talking to a brick wall. And then this person comes in like a magician, and you're like, wow, how did you do that? What dust did you dust him with or her with to wake them up? And it just feels like it was magic. They had the magic touch for sure, right? Whatever they had said or done. And that really brings in the new beginnings, because now this wakes you up to say, wow, look at where we can go now. Look at what we can do now. You're going to have a completion to all of this. Yeah, because of the King of Swords. Yeah, the communication that they have is really going to, bring together this whole scenario, because they know how to communicate. There are wise advisors. It was a wise advisor who just, in your eyes, like I said, might just seem like it was magic. Because you might be dealing with a very stubborn person, which I see, and they don't seem to listen to you at all. It's like their way, the highway. And then when you do go in to talk to them, they put up this wall. They might even think, like you don't know what you're talking about. But then this wise advisor comes in and they're like, hey, you know what? This is, whoop, 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 whoop. And then it was like magic. Like, whoa, how'd you talk to them like that? And you definitely could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini. Oh my God, you guys got to be kidding. A Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Just pausing for 1 second. I keep saying I'm getting new ones of these. Maybe this was the timing that was like, you know what? This is what's going to happen, the domino effect before. I'm going to make sure that these things go out with a bang before you get the new ones. Okay. Okay, so back to normal over here. Hands like hooves, you guys. Hands like hooves, right? Okay, so only I in the world can knock over everything on my table. Like, how is this possible? I watch 1,000 readers and they never do this except for me. And I'm like, fine, that's just it. And then I come to the conclusion, this is just offset for a second. Once I change these, you guys never see that again. It's like, am I going to be missing something within my videos? Because I'll get new ones, they'll never fall, and then we will never see that again. Maybe that was just my touch, right? For the video to be like dramatic. I don't know. So, anyways, okay, going on. Crack myself up. It's like, why? Why do I have to be the clumsy reader, Okay, such is life. They don't really like the idea of seeing the advisor, your person, because they don't really think that they really need help, because they think they know everything. And so before even getting there, I just want you to know they're going to be a little upset when you say you're going to bring in this third person, this advisor, this person to help. They don't like the idea. And that's just because their ego is so high that they think they've got everything under control. And you don't. So you're like, no, you don't. So they're not really going to like this idea, if it's a love counselor or a real estate agent, an investor, whoever it might be. They do not like that. Because they think it's unnecessary to waste money for something that they feel they already have under control. You know you don't have it under control. Why are you ice cold if they have it so under control? Because they're not listening to you. But everything looks like it's going to be just fine, because the counselor is actually going to get in here. Yes, and make them feel much better. Oh, you were so pissed off because I had to bring in this third person, but now everything, oh, I understand what you're saying. Okay, I got it. We can be more abundant and more prosperous. I got it. Now you guys are definitely dealing with an earth sign. Someone out there is dealing with an earth sign. Because now all of a sudden that they can see the prosperities and where they can go through the situation, boy, has their attitude changed. They went from being super stubborn to, oh, wow, that's awesome. Thanks for being here. Talk about a 160 change, right? Okay. Oh, that guy was really nice, and he told me about how I can make a bunch of money. Yes, Taurus, yes, he did show you, or Capricorn, yes, he did show you how you're going to make a bunch of money. Okay, so going to the truth over here. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles in the near future, you guys are still not really seeing eye to eye, because now all of a sudden they're only seeing it from the magical side of what the inspector says or the investor says. So they literally believe that whatever this investor or this King of Swords said, they've kind of got it all screwed up what they said. They don't have the truth correct. They are now only seeing it from this side, this one side, not the other side, right? So they can say, well, you have to do it this way, but instead of doing, but you're also going to have to take these steps to do so. No. So your person is saying, literally, I don't know what you're talking about. He said we're doing it this way. Because he's only now, out of the 3 scenarios that are going on in the steps, he's only going straight to step, this is where my money is. My God, this person's annoying. So Taurian, yes, very annoying. Okay, so only wanting to see it one way. So no, and you're telling him no, and here you are. This is you getting into your Aries side saying, no, that's not what he said. He said you have to do it this way too. So you're looking out, trying to understand exactly what's going on. Oh my gosh. So the 9 of Cups. It's not satisfactory because they're trying to rush through everything. That's what they were trying to do before. Ace of Pentacles. You finally get what you want in the near future. Okay, your Ace of Pentacles finally comes in. Okay, only because now you have to put a foot in Pisces, Aries, and say, you've seen it all wrong. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they did see it all wrong. Because they were lowballing still, just so that they could get the prosperities and the abundance going for what the love begins. And the good thing is, though, whatever you're doing, you put in the right one, so that way you don't have to lowball. You'll make your partner happy in the end. The Wheel of Fortune, yes, now it's changing for the harmony, and everything is coming back to light. Only because you're going to have to take the action to do so, because you have to choose wisely and hold tight to what you know is right, and letting them know also. So you have the fulfillment of wishes. Thank God for the Ace of Cups in the end, you guys, because seriously, your partner was just giving you 3 of Swords this whole time because they wouldn't get past. They wouldn't get past how they were really doing things. See, the only thing I see over here is whoever this person is in the scenario, everybody's scenario is different, is that this person gave you probably about 3 or 4 different scenarios, and they only seen where the money was going to be. So it's almost like they skipped some steps to get straight to the thing, and you're saying that's not how it has to. That's not how it works. So you're going to have to take that action. Oh my gosh, I forgot we have the 3rd card. No wonder that card came up. Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, well, we had another card, but I didn't take it, but I forgot. Yes, and that's because you're going to not feel stuck anymore having the movement, choice, and decisions, because you've already chose wisely. Choosing wisely to go ahead and take control of the situation yourself. Yeah. And then this makes you feel unstuck. Using your Pisces over here, energy, you're not going to feel stuck anymore. So you're going to get in there with some fire, and then now all of a sudden take action Pisces style. Okay, so yeah, it's really using your intuitive side, really getting down to business with choices, movements, and decisions, and really taking that action. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to be depressed if you didn't do that, because your person keeps disappointing you because they're making all the weird movement, choices, decisions. Now you have the 6 of Wands, the triumph that you were looking for, the ultimate, right? Because you made, yes, the offer, because the offer was not only given, but it was also received. So if you sold that house now and you said, I don't care what you say, no, we're not going to sell it for this. They said it's worth this much. You literally went in there and said, okay, fine, my house is worth $366,000. I want $336,000 on it because you know what? Forget it. Because I have to pay the realtor, the realtor this, I owe that, whatever. And it doesn't matter. The offer was given, received, and it's done. Oh, now you get, and now you get the support from your earth sign. Your earth sign is happy. They're supporting and they're saying, okay, I'm so glad they took the offer. And I think you did a good old job with the Hierophant over here. And it makes your relationship with this other person that you're dealing with, Mr. Earth sign, we're going to say, because I see all this stubbornness, is actually going to come in and say, you did a great job. I'm so glad that you did what you were supposed to do. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? As long as the relationship, whether it is, you got to where the love begins, whether it is a friend or a partner or a lover or a family member, it doesn't matter. They think you did a good job. They're not disappointed by any means. What? So very confusing person you are with, only because it's the stubbornness that keeps them this way. And then, of course, they were guilty of doing whatever, having that fallout, doing something bad that was not good. So, but wow, very, very stubborn energy. It definitely, I feel like this could be Capricorn or Taurus energy you're dealing with. Two very, very stubborn energies. Uh-oh, angels say on the floor over here, gotta get it. Oh, be assertive. Boy, do you have to be assertive, and you know it, because that's the only way you're going to be not cold as ice to get to exactly what you need. So yeah, you're going to have to be super assertive, taking on a lot of fire over here for this situation. And yes, there will be forgiveness. In the end, I do believe if they do not come to ask for forgiveness, this could be forgiveness as well. If they don't come and ask you to forgive them, I'm sorry, I guess I shouldn't have been looking for $286,000. You did a great job. Go ahead and forgive them. I think in the overall, they're stubborn, how they are, so you're going to forgive them anyways. You're like, you're the stubbornest bull I ever did meet, or goat I ever did meet. So yes, and asking help from others will be this King of Swords. Okay, and look for the greatest opportunity, because there is a huge opportunity coming. We see it here, we see it here, and we see that you win in the end. So keep the opportunities going strong. And yeah, just kind of bypass what they're saying, but I just think it's funny that this person's going to come in, even though they didn't want them there, and throw like pixie dust at them, and they're going to be like, oh yeah. It's like change their whole mind. It's like, well, what did you do? Hey, sometimes it just takes another person to intervene. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.